first possession. And Vanderbilt on their last possession sticks it in. Ball's loose, and it's picked up. Orji with it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Just a great job of flowing to the football. Orji comes inside underneath, forces the bounce out.
And even on that first throw, you kind of see him just kind of try to shake it off.
Handoff inside, gets a couple of yards, stop there.
On the move, Shager, another throw. This one's caught. And here they come. Shager stands in, lobs it, end zone. It's caught and then pried loose. And incomplete. Murray again, the tight end. And Maxwell Worship, who forced the fumble, pried it out of his hands.
Coaches are really excited about Jordan Murray. That is a beautiful football, but Maxwell Worship with the great coverage. Murray almost catches this.
10. Hartman, little stutter step, finds a little room, and then he's walloped at the 43-yard line. Maxwell Worship came up, laid the wood to the fifth-year senior quarterback. He'll pick up 4, though.
And I know he wasn't able to take any hits as far as during camp, but right here he takes a big-time shot and he tries to get his shoulder pad.
In for Wake Forest. Hartman keeps it. He's to the 15, and he'll be popped right there, and they're going to.
Right now, it's got to have changed a lot since we were in college.
You know that all too well. It'll bring up 4th down.
Was an awesome teammate back at Notre Dame and has really had such an impressive run since then, and will be an inspiration to a ton of people, probably a ton of guys in.
Here goes Michael Cox, the big bruising back, and another flag comes in. Downs on their first 2 possessions. Here's Doty, keeps it himself, and he is hit. No gain on the play. Nice job by Maxwell Worship from his safety spot.
We saw South Carolina kind of run this play early.
Kentucky still takes over in plus territory, and on 1st down it's Chris Rodriguez, the armor-plated running back, 2nd in the SEC in a row.
Susceptible to the big play. Last week it was down the middle between the hash marks. Florida hit him for some big chunks of yardage.
Field. Trying to bounce it outside. Good pursuit. Nice play by Maxwell Worship coming up from his free safety spot.
Really do is run sideways. If you can make him go sideways, then your players can help out. All of your players can help out, and that's a good job by.
Right in front of Cook, and Cook's extra effort. We'll see.
I don't think he got it.
Maxwell Worship got in there to make the tackle. It appears it's a turnover on downs.
Yet again, the Georgia offense stuffed in the red zone. The Commodore defense with a pulls him into the backfield. Jalen Carter ends up running into his back. He could have had.
But now it's champagne showers when we popping the champ. We done all the fads in they tracks.
Bluffing the blitz and confusing Tomlin.
Mac Brown has it blocked into the end zone. It will go out of the back of the end zone for a safety. Ole Miss brought that.
By the 3 guys in the stack here about who was supposed to get who. That number count is done before the snap occurs, especially with that rugby-style punt. When they drift to the right, you got to make sure you know which defenders you're working to. See the 3 guys in the backfield here, not able to pick up a guy splits right through. And boy, when Vandy needed it, they got it.
Max Worship with the play.
Over the middle, picked off. Another interception for the Commodores on the back end. Maxwell Worship with that interception.
Shager, man open, caught. Phillips.
And here he goes. Past midfield. Here's McClellan. Huge hole. That'll gain some of that ground back. Oh, there's a unique scenario. Empty backfield. Goes right back to Brooks.
Brooks came in with 4 catches on the season, and you took a hit so hard it knocked the hair right off your feet into the end zone, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't really remember playing here. I know I did, but
holding on the offense number.
Brown takes it on first down, and Brown will be tackled for a loss as Orji leads the way for Vanderbilt. 17 to move in the chains again. Whaley first down. Commodores rally to the football again.
Hello, that'll loosen up some earwax and get a safety come in there and hit you like that.
Worship comes down to make the stop along with Devin Lee, getting his first action of the year.
As is Michael Owusu. They were not off the field in time.
Evans with a head of steam around the left side. No flag on the field. 2nd and 18.
Bennett down the field, squeeze that in there to Washington.
only 23 have gone for negative yards. Digest that for a minute. Think about that. Out of 525 carries, only 23.
They're kind of the equivalent to the Heisman Trophy at that level. And this time it's going to be Sailors on the carry. He goes backwards. Worship on the stop. A loss of 4.
You see Vanderbilt saying enough. Okay, enough. I know Holmes wasn't in the game, but enough. Now you're adding extra players into the box.
In the NFL, guys.
So on 3rd down, that pass was deflected but caught right there by Caddis, who had his first catch of his Kentucky career last week and already has a couple of catches here. And on 4th down, Kentucky will punt it away, and certainly the crowd letting it be known they feel like they should go for it from midfield.
Yeah.
They'll run it with Rodriguez. He gets it to the 28, well shy of the line to gain. And now let's see if Kentucky keeps their offense on the field. It'll be 4th down at about 5, I guess. Orji and C.J. Taylor. 4th down and a short 6, long 5. Robinson in motion. Levis to throw. Looking toward Robinson, makes the catch. 1st down, Kentucky at the
help. I mean, he's 2 for 2. He's on kind of a roll, but.
Whaley gets the 2nd down carry. Big hole on the right side. Worship makes the stop.
Ryder pulling him. I just think they're going to need both tonight.
Little punch shot punt. It's fielded inside the 10. And great special teams coverage by Vandy. Got a touchdown from its punt team last week. Sampson taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Guess who's there? Anthony Orr. Safety blitz, and Dylan Sampson picks up 4. That should.
Hill stands in the pocket, good protection, lofts it up, and the pass is dropped around the 45-yard line. Now you'll see probably South Carolina attack this Vanderbilt secondary quite a bit today, as there are some players unavailable on that back end. 3 starters, guys that we expected to.
After the catch.
Beatty comes in motion. They'll fake it to Roundtree. A little roundabout. Jalen Knox coming around the corner and met there by a couple of jerseys. Good open field tackle by Maxwell Worship.
And I know Dario Dangle, number 10, does not make the play, but he stays at home, and he forces this football to stretch it all the way out, and now he allows his other guys to get to the point, and then you see a good tackle by Maxwell.
Ooh, the little option pitch. Jabari Small turns the corner. He'll have the 1st down as he is walloped out of bounds by Maxwell Worship.
I think that is Hooker. He took a big-time shot like you talked about. They were running it.
Krajewski keeps it, throws to Rose, incomplete.
It's a great job denting the Commodore front.
After a gain of 17, they sweep it to Watkins, and watch how Watkins hands the ball to the official.
Nice little job by Ethan Hampton. Watch the quarterback come back around. He peels back inside. Not only peel back, I mean, he didn't exactly intimidate the defensive lineman. But again, this is the defensive lineman the freshman quarterbacks going in there to get a little piece of. That's why